life, I had been told that Jesus died for the sins of the world, but I had terrible guilt over my sins. I tried therapy and self-help and setting goals and trying to achieve the goals, and even exercise to fill that emptiness that I felt in my heart. I met my husband, got married, and I thought love will fill that void in my heart. I got my doctorate, and I thought, achievement will fill that void in my heart. But all of those things just left me feeling empty and wondering, is this all there is? Is this all there is to life? My name's Michelle Zarrillo, and this is my story. Shortly after my husband and I got married, we moved here to Pennsylvania, and we began a Bible study with two men from Lehigh Valley Baptist Church. And as we did the study, I had some issues with some of the things that the Bible was saying. One of the things the Bible said was that I was a sinner and that I had sinned against God. I really felt this went against what I believed, and I didn't think it was good for my self-esteem. The other thing was that it said that I was not a Christian because I didn't have a relationship with God. And my thought was that I had always been a Christian. I was baptized as a baby. I went to church, I prayed, I read my Bible, and to think that I wasn't a Christian really made me feel sad. And at the conclusion of the study, I prayed a prayer because I really was sorry. I was very sorry that I wasn't a Christian. I was very sorry that I was a sinner, but I was sorry in a disappointed in myself sort of a way that I had not achieved this goal, not a sorry that I had wronged God sort of a way. And based on this prayer, I began my Christian walk. As I learned more and more about what the Bible said, and I started trying to apply it to my life, I started realizing that I was falling shorter and shorter. I started getting angrier and angrier at the fact that I wasn't even able to be a Christian. I couldn't fake it, which is what that was kind of my thought. I would act like a Christian until I grew into one, was kind of my thoughts. One night in June of 1994, a visiting pastor came to our church and he preached a message on hypocrisy. And it really spoke to my heart because I knew that what I was a hypocrite before God. I was trying to be a Christian, but I didn't have that relationship with God. And the dots finally connected. I finally realized that it was me that had wronged God. It was me that had sinned, and that Christ, what I had been told my whole life, that Christ died for the sins of the world, applied to me personally. At the end of the service, they had an invitation, and I went forward to pray. And I knew, and I prayed, and I told God that I had wronged Him, that I was the one that was wrong, that from that point on, what He said, it was His way, not my way anymore. And it was my fault that Christ had to be crucified. At the end of the invitation, I went back to my seat, and it was the first time in my life I ever felt clean. I ever felt right with God. And the Bible says that He satisfies the longing soul, that He fills the hungry soul with goodness. And I can truly say that since that day that I was saved, God has made that void complete. Thank you for listening to my story.